Aries, hello there, my beautiful friends. We're going to do your general tarot reading for late December 2024. Thank you so much for joining me today. You know, I appreciate each and every single one of you. So let's get right down to business as always and start you off with an oracle card here, just so we could dip our toes into energy and see what's happening for the lovely Aries collective. I hope you're all doing fabulous, fantastic. I hope you're all in the season spirit. Let's get it going here. My God, spirit team, talk to me. What do we got for Aries gang? What do you got for us in late December? We're getting ready for the new year, right around the corner. What energies, messages, insights can we take a peek at? And yeah, we're just going to take a real quick look at this first card, then we'll get into the full reading itself. At the very end, I'll pull you a bonus card from the Shadowland Tarot, just to see what might be in the shadows or what shadow work you can lean into, which is always interesting. But let's get it going here. Let's rock and see what we got for Aries gang, the Rams. What's happening? What is the vibe in late December? I mean, the last few weeks, the readings have been very intriguing, so I'm hoping to see more of the same. Okay, so this card, although it seems very, very simple, there's a lot of depth to it because it really does speak about the concept and structure of time itself. Okay, whether it's like waiting around on something, letting time pass, there's a lot of different ways this card could come into play. Now, before we fully dive into that, if you're new here, I'll be speaking about the December subscriber surprise towards the end, so you might want to check that out. And also, if you could kindly illuminate that like button by tapping it right on its third eye, you know, I'd greatly appreciate it. Pardon me. But enough of the promo, into the reading here. Let's talk about it. So we see this lovely lady. She has the hourglass with the shawl on her head. And if you notice, with this hourglass, the sand is running through it, running through her fingers. So the concept of time itself could be important for various different situations that you might be going through. Some of you, yeah, you might be in wait and see mode where it's like, okay, I just need time to pass. Or maybe you've been dealing with something for quite a while. And it's like, all right, time is ticking, time is ticking. I mean, we all live in this material reality, and time affects us in a lot of different ways. You know how some days it feels like they fly by, some days they drag on a little bit. So there could be certain situations affected in that type of way, where it's like, all right, your perspective might be a little different than it should be. Now, this can be good. I do feel like this could be a rewarding type of energy sometimes, where it's like, okay, your patience will be worth it, your time, your effort will be worth it. For some of you, this could even be somebody else in a holding pattern too. So very interesting. We're just going to leave it at that though. Let's get into tarot. Let's see what shows up. And yeah, I always say the first card here doesn't make or break the reading. It's just a little footnote. So let's get you 3 tarot cards in the upright. Then we'll get into that intuitive juiciness. Shuffle it up one time here for Aries gang. And while we do, let's talk about last week's reading. It was titled A Surprising Return. Okay, now that energy could bleed over for several weeks, and that's kind of what I was seeing, like something just popping up out of nowhere. Whether it's a situation you've dealt with before, whether it's an individual, it's like this energy pops in real quick out of nowhere. So I wouldn't be surprised if things like that start occurring and reoccurring. Okay, but we're going to see what shows up this week. As you know, energy is very fluid, never set in stone. So only take this how it hits for you, because we could be seeing your vibe or somebody else's, right? Let's get it going. 3 cards in the upright for Aries. Let's get it going, please. Guys, let's get these first out for my good friends. Here we go. Yeah, there's that holding pattern. Lots of pentacles here to start us off, which I always get extra intrigued by because I want to see what shows up underneath it. But we're starting off here with this Knight of Pentacles. Not a bad card. It is an action card, but it's not moving at the pace that we would like. We also have that 6 of Pentacles. Now, again, as an Aries myself, I know we are very go, go, go normally. We like seeing results. We like action. And Earth energy can be very good, especially if you're in work and career mode. But at the same time, it can be a little frustrating. So I really want to see how this all plays out. Let's get one more here. Thank you. Empress. All right, cool. I like this. I feel like we're going in a positive direction, which is a really nice place to be. So let's get her tucked in there by the Celestite. And yeah, let's go through. I'll give you some of the classical meanings and archetypes, then we'll get into that juicy intuitive stuff. But at first look, first glance, I know I was already commenting at length about some of the stuff I was seeing elementally, and that's always the first thing I look at. Boom, we have this double down of this earthy, grounded energy. Even the Empress on the back end, which is Venus, has a sense of earthiness to it. Like it's a very grounded, slow mover. So this really brings into focus, again, this vibe that we were talking about. There could be certain things where we need to practice a little patience, or just something that it's like, all right, I wish it would just speed up though, or I wish I could get over the hump, or I wish I could get through this. It doesn't feel bad though, because it could be moving in a very positive direction. Okay, but with the double earth, I mean, material matters might be on your mind more than usual, whether it's being in pentacle mode, being all about your money, chasing it down, career-based things. But again, it's slow and steady. Maybe some of you need to slow something down or tone back. That's very possible. But let's go through piece by piece and really start to build it out. So position number 1, we have the Knight of Pentacles. And you'll see how all these cards do fit the theme. Now, some of you might be connected to an earth sign, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Knights are similar to pages. They're a little more evolved. They are messengers, so they could speak about talks, conversations, but knights are more about action, and the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest one. So in the positive sense, and I'm always going to give you the positive and the challenging, the Knight of Pentacles is very thorough. It's taking its time. It's extremely detail-oriented. It's something, you know, the tale of the tortoise and the hare. This is the tortoise. It's going to take its time, but it's going to see something through. So I really like that. But in the challenge, once again, this could represent delays. It could represent issues and problems, or something that seems like it's taken forever. So we'll want to see how this really shows up when we clarify. Because remember, like with all this earthy, grounded energy on top, if we start getting volatile cards underneath, then I'll be like, whoa, okay, there's a big shifting in this energy. So we'll see what's up with that. I'm not feeling bad about it. And of course, the Knight of Pentacles could be just a communication or a conversation of importance. So we'll see. Moving to the center, I love this. I mean, 'tis the season, the Six of Pentacles is here. And I always say it usually shows up for people around their birthday season, because this is one of the cards of gift giving. And I'm sure, as you can see, 'tis the season for a lot of people out there. So that's the first thing that's coming to my mind here, whether it's giving or receiving, very important. Now, aside from that, the Six of Pentacles is balanced. This is a charitable energy. It likes to give to something. Now, when it comes to material assets, it's like, all right, I'll help you out, or maybe I need a little bit of help here. But aside from the gift giving and all the stuff I already spoke about, in relationships, this could be somebody that wants to give to something, or they want to balance something out. Remember, this is a karmic card as well, so it could speak about fairness. It could speak about equality in situations as well. So hopefully it's not the inverse, because when we get to the challenge of this, sometimes this energy, if it's in the reverse, it could represent stinginess, or something that's a little imbalanced, something that's a little off kilter. So that's why I'm like kind of glaring at these first two cards. I'm like, okay, with the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, is there something that you feel is off, or that you wish it could improve or get better? We will see. Now, moving to the back end, we have one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. And while we get this Six of Pentacles right there in the center, let's talk about her. The Empress, lovely, lovely type of energy. Now, she does connect to the Libra collective. She also connects to Taurus because of the Venus energy. This card to me is a card of blessings, abundance, manifestations rolling in here. Notice she is pregnant. In the picture, she has pomegranates all over her dress, so that does represent just rewards and exuberance, plenty. So this is really fruitful, and I like this. It could connect to mothers, it could connect to mother figures, motherhood as well. But to me, when I see her, I just love it, because I feel like this is a win or a victory or a blessing. It's something that turns out in the way you want. So when we go from Knight of Pentacles to Six of Pentacles to the Empress, it's like, okay, it might not have happened as quick as I'd like it to happen, but it will be worth it in the end. This could absolutely be a payoff of some kind, and we'll dig deeper when we start clarifying. Now, in the challenge of the Empress, sometimes she can be a smothered energy. She could be a stubborn energy. So you see the theme that we're picking up here along the top, very, very grounded. So hopefully you're not getting frustrated with somebody or something. That could be possible. But I want to dive deeper on all of it. Let's do it. Let's jump in and clarify. Okay. Let's get a good shuffle here for Aries gang. Let's see what's happening in late December, please. And yes, this is where I go intuitive with the message, which means I just tell you how it feels to me. So feel free to do further research or rely on your base knowledge of tarot, because as you know, every single reading is about the reader's interpretation, and I'm just giving you mine. Let's go in on that Knight, ye old Knight of Pentacles. Oh, and yes, if you're a reader yourself, please feel free to play along. That's why the box is here. If you're feeling any messages you want to give to Aries, you drop it in the comments. I don't mind at all. All right, Kyle Claus, let's get it going. Why is that Knight of Pentacles here? What is happening? Thank you. Eight of Pentacles, even more of this earthy type of energy. All right, very important to not get frustrated with something. Okay, now this can be really good for a couple of different reasons, but at the same time, I'm just getting this pent up type of energy. So for a lot of us Aries in this time, maybe we just have some energy that we need to get out, that we need to work out, however that might be, whether it's mental energy, emotional energy. Very important that you're not feeling pent up frustration in this time. But I like this because, again, it's like slow and steady. Eight of Pentacles is one of the prototypical cards of career. Now, if it is relationships and connections, this could be a huge energy of repairing something, making something better. So for a small portion of you, when I see the Knight of Pentacles with the Eight of Pentacles, this could be some sort of apologetic energy where someone wants to either mend a bridge, fix something, make something right. That could be really good. It's like talking something through. So this could absolutely be an important talk of some sort or a serious one. But in regards to just the way the energy is starting to flow, when I pick up this Eight of Pentacles, it's like, okay, it's worth it. There is something that's worth your time. It's worth putting energy into it, even if it's not moving exactly how you'd like it right now. Keep at it, keep moving. So it's like we're getting encouragement here, which is really nice. So I like it. I don't think we need to overcomplicate it. But the big thing, the big challenge here for a lot of Aries might be feeling some pent up energy. Okay, you might need to find a way to let some of that energy out. So we're going to keep moving. So earthy, so earthy. Now, for a lot of the Aries that are in career mode, money mode, fantastic. This is really, really great. But let's see what's up. I mean, just to go back to what we had in the very beginning, this like time, this patience, it's something that's showing through in a big way. So hopefully something's going to pay off. Let's see what the Six of Pentacles has for us, and we'll keep it moving. So why is the six here? Please, my Aries gang. Thank you. Whoa, okay. Ten of Pentacles. So you see, it's raining pentacles for the Aries collective. I feel for a lot of us, this is really, really awesome energy. Like from front to back so far, the Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards in the whole entire deck. So when I see it under the Six of Pentacles, it's like, you're going to be happy that you went through a certain process. You're going to be happy that you took the steps you did. Even if it's a bit of a slow one, even if it's not moving to your liking right now, it's like you're going to be very happy with the process you took. Because again, we have this payoff on the back end already, but let's talk about the Ten of Pentacles. This is level up type of energy. Now, this could represent the family. This could represent the home. When I see it under a card of gift giving, once again, this is like a surprising gift of some sort, or something like, whoa, wow, that's way better than I thought it would be. So some of you, especially since it is the season, you might get a gift that you're really going to be over the moon about. But that's just a little side message. I feel for a lot of Aries, you're going to be very happy that you made the moves you did. Okay? Even if it takes a while, even if it's not super fast results like we normally like to see, it's like we're on the right track. We're moving in the right energetic direction. And once again, it is just raining blessings, abundance, pentacles all over the place. Highly favorable. Even though as fire signs, we don't, I mean, earth energy is good, but we're usually more results driven, results oriented. I feel like you're going to be happy. That's good. I mean, so again, we have this massive, victorious, win-based type of energy, which I'm really loving. Let's keep moving. Let's see. Are we going to get more pentacles here on the back end? Like I said, it's been raining pentacles on us, which could be a good thing. Let's see what's up with the Empress. Then we'll do a quick recap before we get into the shadow. I mean, even though it's not the fastest moving energy, I'm loving it. That's for sure. Thank you. There it is. The Emperor. Wow. Unbelievable. The fact that we have the Empress and Emperor in the same exact part of the spread, even just seeing them anywhere together in a spread is really awesome, because it's yin-yang energy, it's divine feminine, it's divine masculine, it's a beautiful completion. And obviously, for those of you new to tarot, the Emperor, that represents us. That's Aries energy in a very big way. That's big boss energy. This, to me, represents evolution. It represents completion, the way a whole process goes. I'm seeing like a big journey here. So although this is a weekly reading, to me, I'm seeing a bigger picture here, which I really, really like. Again, slow and steady will win the race. Now, the Emperor and her, it's extra important when they come together, because both of these energies are fantastic on their own. The Empress, awesome energy on her own. Emperor, awesome energy on his own. But when you combine the two, that's when it elevates even further. So once again, this energy of blessings and abundance and just all sorts of great stuff. I'm not going to sit here and tell you this is going to be something that's easy, because I did feel this pent up energy in the beginning, but it will be worth it. It may not be easy, but it will be worth it. That's the big vibe I'm picking up here. So I like this reading from top to bottom. We have the blessings, the victories, the wins, all these pentacles, and a beautiful completion, a happy ending, so to speak. So let's go through and do a quick recap. Then we'll get into the shadow card. Probably one of the better weekly readings we've had in quite a while, Aries. But if you kindly look in the box, position number 1, we started with the Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the upright. And yeah, this is kind of the theme of the reading, just a beautiful grounded energy for the most part. I did say for some of you, watch out for pent-up energy in this time, like whether it's mental, emotional, physical energy. You might feel a little frustration. You might need to get energy out in one way or another, whether it's through creativity or physical activity. You might need a release of some sort. But aside from that, when I see the Knight of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, this could be an important or serious talk. I do feel like this could be somebody trying to fix something, mend something. So all of those things can be on the table. Moving to the center, we have the 6 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you do have a really nice gift coming in that you probably don't see coming. That's a little side message, but a big vibe I was picking up here in the center is you're going to be very happy that you took the road you did. You're going to be happy about the choices you made, and you're going to be happy about the process you're currently going through, even if you don't quite see the results just yet. Again, there's victorious win-based blessings all over the place here. Moving to the back end, we have the Empress, clarified by the Emperor, that beautiful coming together of the divine feminine and masculine, where both energies are good and strong on their own, but when you combine them, it's a level up. I just love it. From top to bottom, I love this. Aside from this little pent-up, frustrated type of energy in the beginning, I feel like something is coming in. Something big is already in motion, and it's more about just sticking to it and reaping those rewards, because it really does feel like it's filled with blessings. So please take a screenshot if you want to look into it further. Let's see what's in the shadows for you. So let's get a good shuffle here from my lovely Aries friends. And yeah, I always like to pull one shadow card at the very end just to see whether it's something within you or something you don't quite see. Shadow cards don't always have to be a challenge. They could be a good thing. So let's get you one here. Oh, and yes, if you made it to this point in the reading, please feel free to check out channel memberships. I'll put a link for it in the comments below. It's a beautiful way to support the channel, and I have much love for all my channel members. Okay, let's get this going. What do we got from Aries people? Thank you. Ace of Cups. So even the shadow card this week is like highly, highly favorable. Now, I just mentioned not every shadow card's a bad thing. Now, all aces represent opportunities. They represent offers. They represent new things, new paths. Really love it. Now, for a small portion of you, this can represent one's emotional state. Even though we have all this earthy pentacle energy of prosperity and abundance, for some of you, internally and emotionally, you might be a little up and down. That's the shadow side of this card. Now, a small portion of you, yeah, there could be either some loneliness. For a small portion, maybe you're having some relationship issues. I'm not saying everybody, but to me, this feels like a very positive shadow card, where it's like, all right, something's building up, something great's coming in. It's just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if, but it's a matter of when. And I feel your emotional well-being is something that you should take a temperature on from time to time in the coming days and weeks, okay? Because you want to make sure you're even keeled. So yeah, Aries, that's what I have for you this week, my friends. Don't click away just yet, though. I'm going to give you the details of the December subscriber surprise. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my digital calendar and book one at my website, mastermetaphysics.com. But for the December subscriber surprise, I'm giving away 3 copies of one of my favorite decks, the Everyday Witches Tarot. So if you'd like to get your name in for this, 2 simple things as always, my friends. First, you must be subscribed. And second, let me know down in the comments, what do you want Santa Claus to bring you this year for Christmas? You'll be entered to win, and at the end of the month, the winners will be announced in my community tab. As always, my friends, much love, and I'll see you soon.